Okay, so I made some progress. Today at lunch, I decided I'd go ahead and wire up the motors, and that was about as far as I got. From there, nothing worked. um, I turned it on, and I should get those pins out of there. I was running the receiver off of this other BEC, but I had to scrap that idea because I think there's a voltage. They're switching. Yeah, it's just not a good thing. I'll explain it later. Uh, Probably. So I scrapped that idea, and I'm just running it off of. These are the same pins that power is coming in from the not from the battery, but from one of the BECs that used to power the old Arduino board. So that same same one is powering the RX now, and it all powers up, and it all works. So I thought I'd show it off a little bit. It works in that it all powers up and physically is functional, but I've still got to reflash the code because it thinks my accelerometer there is rotated 90 degrees from how it is. And I still need to figure out if the magnetic sensor is pointing the right direction, and that one confused the... It took me days to figure that one out last time, so it's probably going to really confuse me this time because it's even less obvious how to do it. But, here we go. First I have my radio is on. This is my LRS antenna. I have it on here because usually I fly the LRS setup, but we're on. We have power. It lights up like a Christmas tree. We got so many freaking lights on this thing, and half of these are burned out, but they're there. And these are brand new. I haven't even flown it since I put those on, so that looks good. We should get our link here, and I don't know if that's going to be even remotely visible. It's probably not at all based on how this Mobius does on these things. I probably have to get it way in close for this to even begin to show. And even then, I don't know if it will, but everything's green. It all looks good. But when I move the quad, this moves in totally wrong directions because it's set up wrong. Other than that, we're looking good. Obviously not going to even think about flying this just yet, but here we go. I'm going to arm, and we'll notice that blue light goes from a slow blink to a fast blink. And I'm not getting a motor spin at arm, and I think I should, like I do on multi-Wii, so I don't think I have my minimal... I'm just not sure where all the settings are yet. But when I give it a bit of throttle, there we go. And if I tilt it, I can feel the motors react, but they're not reacting correctly yet because it's definitely not hooked up the way it should be. But it's getting real close. The big problem is I've got the accelerometer and I've got the magnetometer both working now. Let me see if I can bring the Mobius over here. And again, no clue if these will show up or not. But here we have my gyros, magnetometer, and well, that's that's attitude calculation. And here's my accelerometers. So they are all at least responding. Just don't know if they're responding quite the way they should be yet. So still need to figure that out, get it all tuned in. And then the biggie is the barometer is still not working. And I'm getting compilation errors that I don't understand on that. So we'll see where it goes. But progress. Right now, I don't need the barometer to fly unless I want to do altitude hold. And I would like to do altitude hold. So I'd like to get that working. But I don't need it just to put it in the air and fly and see how it feels. So I may continue on just physically cleaning it up and getting it ready for flight again, and then come back to the barometer issue, see if anybody gives me any advice in the next day or two. If not, I don't know. Maybe I'll give in and order a new barometer or just a new IMU board, or maybe I'll just go all the way and order a Sparky and give it a try. We'll see. depends on how it flies once I get it in the air. Progress, though. I enjoy progress.